So we're democratically structured, and local union members have a say in what we do and in our leadership. So let me talk to you about the 3 areas of work. As I mentioned, that the labor movement historically has fought for laws that benefit workers. So a big component of our work is our legislative program. So here in North Carolina, when our General Assembly is in session at Raleigh, that means that I'm down there, or our president is down there, lobbying and monitoring what kinds of laws are being discussed and figuring out how those laws impact workers, and then either fighting for or against those proposals. So in the past, we fought to increase the minimum wage here in North Carolina. In 2006, when it looked like the federal government was never going to raise the minimum wage, and it certainly hadn't kept pace with inflation, we fought along with other organizations to get the state's minimum wage increase. We fight to protect the workers' compensation system in the state so that if you're injured on the job, then you're fairly compensated. We're fighting right now to make sure that folks who have been laid off get their unemployment insurance benefits. We fought in the past to extend a program that will help laid off workers get an interest-free mortgage loan so that they can continue to keep their homes while they're in training or looking for work. So we fight for laws that will protect workers. We fight for laws that will benefit working families generally. We fought against predatory lenders because we don't think it's right that workers get ripped off as consumers. We fought for affordable housing and for health care. We also do that on a national level. So we lobby our U.S. senators from North Carolina, our congressional representatives on federal legislation that's important for workers. The labor movement, both here in North Carolina and nationally, fought very hard for health care reform. When they proposed several years ago to privatize Social Security, we fought against that. We're fighting for labor law reform that I'm going to mention a little bit later, because we think it needs to be easier and fairer for workers to exercise their right to organize in this country. So we do a lot of work just around making sure that we have fair laws that protect workers and protect working families. Any questions about what we do in kind of the legislative arena?
Well, all elected officials, that's like a full-time job, right? That would be a full-time job for an elected official, right?
You talking about a legislator or?
Well, like if a company had a union, whoever represented them at that company, would that be like a full-time job for them?
It depends. There are some unions that they have the funds that their elected local union president, their full-time job is being the union president. But a lot of smaller unions, they don't have that. So you're working your regular job and you're also conducting, you're also responsible for representing the workers who elected you.
Like a big manufacturing company, a tire plant in Fayetteville, they might have a full-time.
They do, yeah. And
a smaller plant of 100 employees, you wouldn't probably find any plant that size.
No. And at a big plant like Goodyear, the local union president's paid, and they also have money sometimes to get shop stewards off to go to training and to do their duties representing members as well. It really just depends on the union.